Deus Obiscum, may the gods be with you all. My name is Xiomar Moraz, hoping that everybody is doing well. So, here I am, as promised, going to give you some tips on how to do or get prophetic dreams, which also can help in dream work, interpretations, or even being able to spy on other people's dreams. Okay, so yeah, before we get into that, how has everybody been doing? Hope everybody's been well. I'm going to see if I can manage doing this video without turning on the fan, because it is, you know, of course I live in a tropical area and it's hot as hell. And I'm trying to give something with this hair, but the humidity is just not working. And although it brings me back to, you know, my Jersey roots, you know, the bigger the hair and all that good stuff. So thank you for the support that some of you have been giving me with my last video and the conditions of this country. I really do appreciate it. It's I'm not even sure if it's getting better. It definitely seems like it's getting worse, but again, not gonna get into that. I'll warn you if you do hear some noise, strong noises in the background. Well, you know, today's not a good day here in the city that I'm in. Although it has calmed down, which is why I'm just like, okay, let me sneak this video in. Hopefully, I won't get interrupted, or there'll be a lot of, like, you know, noise pollution. But yeah, you know, some of the things that you'll need here is your athame, purple candle. You'll need either an amethyst crystal. Of course, this is the one that I have, but you know, small ones work too. If you don't have this, then you can use, you know, your quartz crystal. I like the raw kind, the unpolished kind, but if you have a polished one, then hey, by all means use it. And if not, then you can always use a glass of water just to focus some energy and stuff like that. And of course you'll need some herbs, because you're going, the whole purpose of this specific tip is to put yourself in a trance-like state in order for you to slip into the dream mode, so that you can, you know, orientate yourself on predicting the future for yourself or for somebody else. Normally this works better if you're trying to do this for yourself, okay? And those herbs is, you'll definitely, no substitutions, you'll need valerian root. You need to get the one that stinks like feet. That's the real kind. And then from valerian root, you'll need tilo, and you'll need chamomile flowers or root. Those are the three herbs that you'll definitely need that cannot be substituted. Now, the other herbs that you can work with is, for example, you'll need kava root. Oh my God, please, if you can get kava root, please do so, because that's the one that you really need, which I cannot get. So from there, you can substitute passion flower. It's a little hard to get, but if you're in the States, then you can definitely get it. Me, I'm gonna have to do good old nutmeg. Now, if you're going to use kava root or any of these three herbs, please make sure that afterwards you drink a lot of water, because it could be a little hard on your kidneys, okay? And we don't want that. Now, please don't do drugs. Like, you know, don't think that you can just, instead of substituting this, because the whole point is to, you know, get yourself in a trance-like state, don't think that you can go ahead and do weed or mushrooms and all that stuff. Please don't, because, you know, it's a little dangerous. You can slip into places where you shouldn't be going. And there, I said it. So stick with the herbs that I've told you, because it's safer, it's more controllable. The reasons why you want valerian root, and the reason why you want the tilo and the chamomile flowers, is because they're strong sedatives. And being that you're supposed to go to sleep and do a prophetic dreams, then this will definitely knock you out. And it'll knock you out good. You'll have a good, beautiful sleep, but you know, the whole purpose is to meditate before. So we'll get into that. Now, I recommend, of course, giving yourself a spiritual bath a few days before, so that at least you know you're not tainted with any negative energy. And from there, you need to, before you do this, you need to cleanse your room spiritually. You know, smudge it out with some sage or any kind of incense that you like for that specific, you know, to cleanse your room from negative energy. You know, you don't have to do nothing heavy duty because I'm assuming that you're already on top of that. Okay, this is just a means of precaution so that you don't invite any negative energy or entity into your home. You know, you don't want that involved in there. So just a little light, you know, you just smudge some sage or sage with cedar, or, you know, even those little stick incenses of frankincense or myrrh will do fine. Nothing crazy. Like, you don't need to do the whole charcoal burning and smudging and all that. You know, something simple, quick and easy, just to set the tone. If you want, you can go ahead and do some spiritual music, you know, some violin music, something that's not going to amp you up, just something that's going to, you know, relax you and get you in the mood so that you can knock out. Because you put something crazy and then the tea is just not going to work. Okay, now, one of the things that I do recommend is cleaning your third eye. I think I've mentioned this in one of my videos. Which one? I have no idea. But it's always good to cleanse your third eye. How do you do that? Very simple. When your butt is in the shower, you're going to get yourself 3 shot glasses. Let's say this is my shot glass. My shot glasses are being occupied right now in a spell. But yeah, this is face cream, you know, my vanity. But you're going to get 3 shot glasses. One with warm water. The second one with lukewarm or room temperature water. And the third one, ice cold water. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get the warm water with the shot glass with the warm water, and you're going to, you know, put it up in the sky or like above you when you're in the shower. You're basically just going to say, with this water, let any negativity or gunk in my third eye be loosened with this water. Go here, boom, boom, and let it run out. Hold it for like couple of seconds, and then just let it pour out. Take the other one, let this wash away all of the negative energy or gunk accumulated in my third eye with this water. Boom, boom, do it. Next one, ice cold water. Let this shake any residual energies from past and present with this cold water. Let this cold water just liberate me and give me full clarity. Boom, boom, done. Okay? Very simple, very, very simple. Okay? Now, with this actual candle, okay, nothing crazy, no sigils, nothing crazy. I'm just going to draw symbols that represent the universe to me, because again, for me, you know, this comes from the universe, this comes from the faith, and nothing that is found here in the world, in Earth. So, you know, I go to the cosmos and to the universe for my energy so that I can see into the future. It just makes sense to me. It always works for me. Now, if you specifically deal with, you know, your ancestors or a deity for foretelling the future or things like that, then by all means go right ahead and inscribe into this candle. Me, I'm just going to draw 3 stars, the moon, and that's pretty much it. You know, just, you know, a couple of stars, moon, like the full moon, the half moon, all that good stuff, and maybe like the sun. You know, nothing crazy, because again, it's just, I like to go forth to the actual universe for my energy. Because, you know, instead of saying, oh, you know, like sometimes I'll say, oh, may the gods be with you, or the universe be with you. So, you know, it's up to you. You know, just nothing fancy. Just a couple of bougie stars. Okay. See, some stores. Okay. And then here I'll put the sun. A bougie sun on top of that, nothing crazy. See? Nothing crazy. A kindergarten could probably do better than me. And then from here, I'll just do one going here, one going here, and one going here. See? Nothing crazy. Very simple. Put saliva, light it. Obviously, you know, it's daytime and you do this at nighttime. Okay? Now, how do you do this? You're going to get a pot of water. I would say a cup of water. And bring it up to a roaring boil. And then, while it's boiling, add your valerian root. Cover it. Turn it off. Or lower the temperature. Wait 1 full minute. And bring it up. Add the 2 other herbs of the flower, the chamomile flower or root, and the tilo. Okay? Put it in there, cover it, wait 1 full minute. Then you're gonna add the kava or the passion fruit or the ground nutmeg. Put it in, cover it, turn it off. Let it steep for 5 minutes. Now I'm warning you, this is not a tea that's gonna taste all good, but hey, you do what you gotta do. Okay? Take it like a man. Or take it like a woman, because, you know, some men are kind of, you know, wimps when it comes to that kind of stuff. Okay, so, yeah, you know, once the 5 minutes are up, and you've showered, and you've cleansed your third eye, and your room is prepped, you know, for me, my altar is in my room, so it's easier for me. But in this case, if you're not in if your altar is not in your room, then by all means, light your candle alongside your crystal, okay, and drink your tea, have your nice melody music going on, and you're meditating, and you're closing your eyes, and you're clearing your mind, and you're just focusing on, maybe you have a certain situation in your life that you need some insight on. You know, this could be anywhere from, I don't know, work, you know, maybe you need a promotion or you want to know what the future holds within your job. Well, then you're going to focus on your job. You're going to focus on your job, on your work ethic, on your boss's impression on you. You know, all this, you know, you don't have to close your eyes if you don't feel like. You could just focus on the flame. You're sipping on your tea. Obviously strain it because you don't want stuff in your mouth. So you strain it good. And then from there, you know, as you're getting into a daze and you're feeling a little sluggish at this point, get your butt into bed. Still maintain those visions, okay? And at this point, you're going to knock out. Now, sometimes if you're not a dreamer, because dream work is not my forte, so this is why I have to do the tea. Sometimes I have to do it for 3 consecutive days, okay? So don't rush it. You know, sometimes you won't even get prophetic dreams for your job, but let's say for your love life, or let's say a family member who's sick. So it varies, okay? It does vary. Again, you can definitely, you know, if it doesn't work today or for 3 days, it'll work within that week. And you can do it weekly, you know. I don't recommend you doing it a lot because, again, it could put a strain on your liver and your kidneys because, you know, the kava root, which, I mean, I really do hope that you get, because that, for me, works the best. and normally it happens within that night. Now, when it comes to like the nutmeg that I'm gonna do, I have to do it like 3 days in a row in order for it to like spark an energy with the cosmos and for me to get prophetic dreams. Sometimes they're unclear. Okay, I have to turn this in. Sometimes it's unclear, and I recommend you getting a notepad next to you, so as soon as you wake up, you write down what is fresh in your mind. Because that's happened to me. I wake up and I'm like, what the hell did I just dream? Because again, sometimes it may not be answers specifically, like you'll see yourself getting a promotion, or you'll see yourself falling in love with the right man, or getting married or stuff like that. No, sometimes it's symbolisms. So like, you'll have an animal attack you, or you'll see somebody else getting married, or you'll see different things. So for you, no matter how stupid you think it is, and you may feel that it has nothing to do with your actual issue, write it down, do some research. Hey, Google is your best book of shadows, unfortunately. No, not even unfortunately. It's great. It's awesome. Because there's a vast information, if you go put in, what is the spiritual meaning of a water bug? It'll give you tons of information. What is the spiritual meaning of the a leaning tower of Pisa? It'll give you some information. I don't know if it will, but I'm just using as an example. There's tons of information with the minimalistic symbolisms that you may find in your dream work. You could be dream that you find yourself in a dirty bathroom with like a lot of poo-poo and feces in a toilet. You Google that. Hey, in Spanish culture, that means a large sum of money is coming your way. Anyways, I digress. What time is it? I'm 16 minutes and 44 seconds. It's a very short video because it's a very easy video. Just please, the only thing that I really do, like, please drink a lot of water afterwards. Like, don't be lazy, don't be that kind, but I don't like the taste of water. Suck it up. Drink some water. At least for that one day, and then drink cranberry juice for the rest of the days. But it's very, it's very important. Very important. I've warned you. I've done my job. I've warned you. Okay? Other than that, again, it's a really easy spell. You don't even have to do certain incantations. If you want to, like, meditate on something specific, like wording, then you can always say, reveal to me what is meant to be. Show me what is to be seen. Be creative. You don't have to necessarily go into Latin and all that stuff, because it's very easy. Very simple. Again, if you don't have amethyst, which they're very cheap, the small ones on Amazon. You can get yourself a quartz crystal. If not, then you can just get yourself a glass of water and just put it there with the candle. The whole point is to allow energies to be pushed. Okay, my sweethearts, my lovelies. Still working on other ideas for me to do for you guys, being that currently I'm on a leave of absence for work because of the whole situation of this country. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say besides I love you all. I love you all, and I love you all. May the gods be with you. Deus obiscum. And yeah, hit me up. Let me know what's going on. I would love to know what's going on with your lives. And keep sending that energy for this country, so that we could prevail. We could get back to normal and get back on the grind. Okay, smooches.